welcome back to Plum Mashable. So it is decorating day, so let's get straight into this. Oh, it's stuck. It's always stuck. So I'm just going to pull, no, wrong week. 1 week ahead of myself. So I'm going to pull this week's out. Leave all my little bits and pieces that are in there. So if you guys were watching on Friday, you would have seen that I put up this month's Diary Lovers Printable, which was this little yay banner. And I'm basically just going to use this as inspiration for this week. So I'm going to be using the new Cute range, which was kind of a small-ish kind of range. It wasn't a full, like, Be Brave or Live Bright or Write Your Own Tomorrow range. It was kind of like a mini one, which I think is a bit sad because it's gorgeous. Like, a lot of these things are really pretty. So I'm kind of going to use some stuff. It's in the, I'll show you in a minute, it's in the, where I'm getting everything from. So to start with, as well as the little banner that I've got here, I've also done up my footy list for the week, and I've just decorated it with a cutout from the Paper Lovers book. So I'm just going to move these off to the side for a second. I'm just going to grab hold of the two items. So the cute stuff that I've got all comes out of the Vanskap and the little B5 notepad. So that's where I'm getting everything from this week. So what I'm going to start with is I'm going to grab hold of this piece of patterned paper. It's got the beautiful blue spots on the back and it's got these lovely little stripes on the front. So I'm just going to cut that out, pull that out. Really gently, please don't rip. Ah, she's free. So because these are running horizontally, I was going to do vertical stuff this week, but I noticed I've been doing vertical stuff a lot lately. So I'm going to do these, not the old-fashioned way, but just with strips across the top and the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and just grab my little paper trimmer, and I'm just going to also grab my ruler and a lead pencil. And just because I've actually been just working out lately that sometimes I actually need to measure things out, I'm just going to mark out roughly 1.5 centimeters. Yeah, 1.5 centimeters, 4 times. Once you've got all that done, then you can just jump into the paper trimmer and just line up those spots and cut away. So there we go. That's what it looks like once you've got your 4 strips. I have deliberately done it so they're all the same size. You guys will know sometimes I have it thicker on the top and thinner on the bottom. Just this time I decided to do all the same. So that's the way we're going to go about it. So these are just going to sit on the top and the bottom of each page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and rub out all the stuff that's in the way and stick these down, and I'll be back in just a second. That's what it looks like when I've put all that down. You would have noticed during all of that I stopped for a second and cut another one. The reason I did that is if you have a look at the one that I had, that must have been the piece right at the top, and it just had a little bit too much white there and I didn't like it. So I just thought I would cut myself a new bit and go from there. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to work out where I'm going to put my yay. Now basically it needs to go where the holes are, because that's the way it's designed. I think I'm going to put it over Thursday. Thursday seems to be a day I don't use as much. So I'm just going to mark out where I want to put that so I can get the holes punched. I think I've got some glue or something stuck in there because that's really hard at the moment. So it's going to sit right there, and I'm actually just going to leave it there for a minute because I just need to work out what's going on with everything. So the next thing I need to do is work out how I'm going to put this envelope. I love that my note paper matches this perfectly, and actually because of that, I'm actually not going to put it in an envelope this week. I'm actually just going to have it as a whole, like a thing on the side that just flips. And it can flip and it doesn't have to flip, but you guys know what I mean in a sec. Sorry, I'm being a bit vague at the moment. Don't know if you guys noticed, and I'm not taking credit for this at all because I'm sure Kikki.k designed it that way. But when they put the video up using the new rose gold plan, like how to decorate it, and they used an envelope the way I always use my envelope to put their to-do list in. And I looked at it and I'm like, oh my god, I do that. I wonder if they designed their envelopes to be used that way, or if they've seen my videos and they've done it that way. Either way, it would be really cool. Really, really cool if I could say that they not copied my idea, because that's not what they did, but took inspiration from my idea. There we go, that's what it's going to look like there. So I'm just going to jump into the note paper, just checking in here to see if there's anything I can kind of pull out, which I don't think there is in this. Like, there's no drawings or anything. I am going to take this bit. I want that love at the top, so I'm going to grab that bit, because I also want to bring in a bit of the, we're obviously doing the big yay, so we've got text involved in this, so I just want to be able to put a bit of text in there. No, I don't like that. Hello, lovely. So all I'm going to do is just cut this out. Do I want to do it square or do I want to do it round? I think I'm going to do it square, which, because I'm going to do it square, means I'm going to use my paper trimmer. I'm just doing this one off site. I'm not measuring anything. I'm just looking at it and thinking, okay, where does it need to be trimmed further? Just fingers crossed I don't make a mistake. Stupid band-aid's got in the way. There we go. I'm going to put this, I'm going to put that right there. And just jumping into the Paper Lovers book again. Just going to get some decorative bits. I need to bring some more pink into this. It hasn't got enough pink. So how are we going to bring pink into this? This is where I got the little blue one from, just in case you were wondering. There's no stickers with this range, which I think is really sad, because I really, really, really like. I think it's really pretty, and I wish they would extend this range a little bit. I'm going to use this tag. Just popping it out. Brings in a bit more of the navy as well. So just doing my normal thing and just giving it a bit of a tidy up. I'm just going to have that just sticking basically right there. I need a sticker of some description to put there. So I know there's no stickers in here. Let's see what I can find. I'm actually going to grab this red flaggy. I think these are supposed to be cupcake toppers, which they're really cute. But I'm not that much of a foodie. So I'm going to do is I'm going to stick that down just on the top there like that. So I'm just going to clean this up first. I'm just going to grab my glue tape and just stick this down. still got the fold there, but you won't notice it. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick this down, and I'm going to rub out all these other bits and put all my other stickers down. So I'll be back in just a sec. There we go. You see, that took a really long time. I didn't quite think that through when I decided to use 4 colours and how hard that would be. I was trying to emulate this, which it looks really good, it just took a really long time to do it. So now with all those colours, I don't actually think I need to add anything else, so I'm going to leave it at that. I like the brightness of those colours, that actually balances it out a little bit. And I like that it's got the kind of repetition, of those 2 patterns with that there. I think that looks really cool. So that is this week's planner decoration, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will put a link to the downloadable, how I made it, down below so that you guys can have a look at it if you didn't happen to see it on Friday. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I am now on Facebook, Snapchat, and on Instagram. Yes, that's the other one. So please follow me there if you do like me and want to keep up to date with what's going on. Otherwise, guys, I will see you again really, really soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.